Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about the FIFA 22 PenguBOT. Now, this video is for the premium bot only and not for the Lite extension, nor is it for registration and information. There will be separate videos for these, I'll link them in the description. The registration and information videos basically cover some things like how to install the extension, how to get your account, how to buy, and how many accounts you're allowed to use it, and how will the extension work in general, and what are the rules. It's written in the Discord, but there will be a video explaining everything. Now let's get started. You head to the search transfer market just like last year and then start auto buy. I'm going to basically run through everything again for those who did not use this last year or have no idea what this is. Now, compared to last year, what's new is the cards sold tab and the stopwatch right here. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And the same themes, no added themes. And yeah, now let's get started. The search filter tab, obviously it's a search filter. Let's say we want to snipe a specific filter, we load it in here and put the pipe price here. Now, if you want to snipe consumables, you just hit consumables and you can put whatever you want and hit start bot, and it will continue normally. It will just show, let me just show you real quick. So it's going to start the auto buyer, and then okay, there you go, you're going to snipe position changes, and when you hit search filter it will go back to this. Now let's switch real quick to the players and hit start bot. Okay, list cards after buying, self-explanatory. Once it snipes a cards, it will automatically list it. Now there's a difference between this and list for footprint prices. Starting price, input your starting price and the buy now price, and the rating threshold. Now, some people don't understand what the rating threshold is. Basically, it tells the auto buyer if you buy a card that is greater than or equal to the rating right here, let's say 82, it will not list it. Instead, it will send it to the transfer list. For example, let's say I want to list the card for 1000 starting price and 1100 buy now price. Now, every card it snipes, if it's under 82, it's going to list them for these prices only. And one more thing before I move on. The rating threshold, some people leave it empty. That is wrong. It will just send every card to the transfer list. It will consider this value empty or 0. So yeah, you need to put at like something like 99 if you want it to list everything it sees, or you can limit it by putting 83, 82, 84, or whatever you like. Now, enabling timeouts, also self-explanatory. Number of searches before taking a break. So let's say I wanted to take a break every 150 searches for 1 minute, and it will do so. Auto solving Captcha. Now, it's also self-explanatory. I mean, the whole bot is self-explanatory. I'm just going through everything. Anyways, solving Captcha. Now, I want to address something real quick. That is, it solves the Captcha around 90 to 95% of the time. It is a bot, after all, it is not accurate. Now, there is a chance of failing, and that can get you banned if you fail a lot. Now, what I advise you to do is, if you want to use it, go ahead and use it as you wish. It just increases the risk for you. If you want to use it, I recommend using it if you're away for 30 minutes and 1 hour. If you want to use it overnight, do so at your own risk. It does solve captchas most of the time, but there's a chance it will fail and the auto buyer will automatically stop. Anyways, solving captcha is done, and if you need any help with that, I can explain everything later on if you ask me or whatever. Anyways, disabling filter protection. Now, compared to the free bot, the results found, let me just show you real quick. So if I hit start, it's going to stop for filter protection. Now the results found, as you can see, per page is 50 instead of 21. Now the premium bot obviously has more results, or can see more compared to the free bot. Now, let's say I have a filter. So if I search and go back to reset everything, it's going to show it in millions. Okay, there you go. Let's say, okay, moving on, loading filters. Now let's put any random filter. Gold rare Brazil for like 1000. Obviously this is a random filter. I have no idea if it works. Okay, anyways, settings, and then loading filters, and then I'm going to hit save filter. Now it's going to ask me enter a name for this filter, and I'm going to say gold rare Brazil. You can name it whatever you want or whatever you like, with spaces, without spaces, it doesn't really matter, and hit OK. Now it's going to tell you filter save. Now if I clear the filter right here, it's going to save it, and let's say this is the filter we want, hit load, and it's going to load everything. Now a short notice that the loading filters does not save these settings, and that will come later on obviously, but for now it will just save the filter and not the settings. List for footprint prices. Now the step slower and rating threshold. Rating threshold is basically the same as the previous list for list after buying. Step slower basically means, let's say, let's go to the transfer market real quick. Okay, the bot bought this card for this price, and then it's going to list it. Now let's say the lowest bin is 1,200, or okay, let's say 1,500 is the lowest bin. Obviously I'm just creating values right now. I don't want to check really. Anyways, one step lower means, or let's start with no steps lower. No steps lower, it will remain as 1,500, just exactly it's as its lowest spin. One step lower means it will just go one step, two steps, and then three steps, and so on. Now let's start the bot again. List for footprint prices. Themes, you have multiple themes. The black mode, black and white, blue, purple, and pink, and green, and whatever this color is. And then you have the speed. Compared to the free bot, it is not RPM. It has been changed to percentage, and I recommend using anywhere in this orange area. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Around 30% should be fine, or less. 20% to 25 is also fine. Excluding players. Now this is really important, because if you don't know how this works, you need to focus in this area. Now let's say we are going to exclude some players. Now you need to understand that it excludes everything it sees in the search filter. It is not going to make custom searches or search for, like, let's say if I'm going to say icons. Okay, let's put league icons real quick. I can't just put it here to exclude every icon and then just leave out Pele and Maradona. Obviously it's just going to exclude from the search itself. So how much are icons right now? Let me do that real quick. Okay, so he's 147. Let me make it so that there are many cards. Okay, there you go. Now let's say I'm going to exclude these cards. It's going to, basically the bot will search, and then it's going to read Litmanen. Is it excluded, yes or no? If it's excluded, I will skip, I will not buy, go to the next card, and so on. Obviously it will read from the latest card listed, and it will go on and on. So is this card excluded? Yes, and then go to Inzaghi. Is it excluded? No, and it will buy it. And that's how it works. Basically excluding player by name, you're going to get the name on the card. So let's say here Litmanen, and you're going to put the L capital obviously. So let's say I want to exclude Litmanen, so I write in Litmanen, and his rating 85. Make sure you don't put any extra spaces before or after. It's going to mess up the exclude feature, and we're going to add it. I don't have much coins, so I can demonstrate real quick. So, and Inzaghi 85. So I hope I spell his name correctly. And then I'm just going to start the bot. And as you can see, it's excluding them, and it's going to wait for something to buy. And that's that for excluding players. Let's say I want to import an excluded list. Now this is pretty much for the premium trading server users. We're going to give out excluding codes there. But let's say if you want to share with a friend, or anyone who has PenguBOT really, you can just let's clear this. Let's say I'm going to add Messi 93, any random cards. Let's say I want someone else to use this exclude list. You can hit export, and then the bot will give you an exclude code. You can go ahead in log and copy it from there, and then let's clear it, and then you go here, import, and hit add. It's going to load in everything. And that's it really. Skip goalkeepers. This will probably be changed to positions, and you can select it, drop down list, just like this. And basically it will be a list of positions and it will add it to the list. For now it's goalkeepers only. Excluding rating, same concept as the exclude players. It only filters it out from whatever it sees. It is not going to make custom filters. For example, if I just put in nothing, and then see the lowest bin for an 84 card, and then put it 1000, and then put like the rating, exclude rating, so let's put it 84. It will not work like this. Anything it sees, it will filter it out. So where's this used? Basically sniping informs, special cards, and so on. Overriding. Now let's say you have an icon. So we were at the icons filter, so let me go ahead and put that and go back to 150k, was it? I think. Oh. Okay, it was around this price. So overriding means, let's say we have Inzaghi and Litmanen excluded as before. Let's say a card was listed for 100,000, but the bot has it excluded and it will not buy it. So there's excluding there. Here's where overriding comes in. So we're going to put in even if it's excluded, and under this price, buy it. So 1,400 in this case, or whatever the overriding price you want to put in. Alerts. There's going to be a new alerts, probably 2 months, 1 month from now. But for now, just like last year, you get the Discord webhook URL. If you don't know that, just watch the previous video. I don't know if I can show it right now. The Discord webhook URL, basically you create a channel, make a custom server, create a channel, and then head to integrations, create webhook, and just copy the URL and paste it here, and you can paste whatever URL you want here. And that's it really. That's how PenguBOT works for this year. Thank you so much for watching. If you need any help or any concerns regarding the bot, please let me know in a ticket or in general if I'm online there. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one.